We're just over a week away from the Kansas City Chiefs kicking off their season, and the buzz coming out of training camp is heating up fast. One of the biggest stories? The right tackle battle between Jaylon Moore and Jawaan Taylor. This has quickly become a key storyline for the Chiefs' offensive line, and honestly, it's one that could shape how the team performs up front all year long. At the start of camp, Jawaan Taylor was a little banged up, and Jaylon Moore, who originally signed to compete at left tackle, slid over to right tackle. That move was a bit unexpected, but it's clear now the Chiefs see something in Moore. Meanwhile, rookie Josh Simmons looks locked in at left tackle, which has shifted the focus to the right side of the line. Now, Moore and Taylor are splitting first-team reps, rotating in practice as Andy Reid tries to figure out the best lineup. Coach Reid has been pretty vague in his comments, saying they're getting Jawaan back into the swing of things. But the way reps are being split tells us the battle is real. The question now becomes, is this a sign that the Chiefs are moving on from Taylor, who has struggled with penalties and inconsistency? It wouldn't be surprising. Taylor's contract is expensive, and the team reportedly won't bring him back beyond 2025. If they do decide to move on, the options are limited. Trading him is possible, but cutting him outright doesn't make financial sense. Or he could become a backup swing tackle, but that's an expensive luxury. Jaylon Moore, on the other hand, is an intriguing option. If he can clean up penalties and show more consistency, he could be the long-term solution. The Chiefs clearly want to see what he can do under pressure. So, Chiefs fans, here's the question for you. If you had to choose a starter at right tackle today, who would it be? Type JM for Jaylon Moore or JT for Jawaan Taylor in the comments below and let your voice be heard. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from training camp. We're just getting started, and there's plenty more to come as the Chiefs gear up for 2025. Let's switch gears and talk defense for a minute. Specifically, Trent McDuffie's move back to the slot corner position. This change has caught a lot of attention because it's really about putting players in the spots where they shine the most. McDuffie started his career playing slot corner, and that's where he's arguably been at his best. During padded practices, McDuffie has been taking reps inside, while outside corners Jalen Watson and Nasir Adderley have been holding down the perimeter. Kristian Fulton, who has dealt with some injuries, hasn't been out there much recently, so it looks like the Chiefs are ready to roll with McDuffie in the slot for now. That's a big vote of confidence. Why does this matter so much? The slot corner is one of the most critical positions in today's NFL, where quickness and coverage, skills have to be top-notch. McDuffie's speed and instincts make him a natural fit, and moving him inside should help the Chiefs tighten up their secondary. Plus, it frees up Kristian Fulton and Jalen Watson to focus on outside coverage, which should strengthen the overall defense. The Chiefs are clearly trying to get the most out of their defensive backs, and this move signals they believe McDuffie can be a real difference-maker at nickelback. It's smart roster management, using players where they're most comfortable and effective. From what we've seen so far, it's shaping up to be a positive change. So, Chiefs fans, I want to hear from you. Do you agree that Trent McDuffie is best suited to play the slot corner? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are you excited to see what he can do back in that role? And before we keep rolling, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications if you haven't already. With daily updates and breaking news from training camp, you don't want to miss a single play as the Chiefs prep for the season. Now, let's talk about one of the pleasant surprises from Chiefs training camp so far, veteran tight end Robert Tonyan. After some solid success during his time in Green Bay, Tonyan had kind of faded from the spotlight over the past couple of seasons. But early in camp, he's making a strong case to carve out a role with the Chiefs. Reports from practice highlight Tonyan hauling in a spectacular one-handed catch deep down the field during 7-on-7 drills, which was easily one of the best plays of the day. His experience and consistency have not gone unnoticed by Coach Andy Reid either. Reid has praised Tonyan as a solid veteran and a reliable receiving tight end. which is important because the tight end group overall still has some question marks. We all know Travis Kelce is the centerpiece, but there's always some uncertainty about his health and availability as the season goes on. Then you have Noah Gray, who had a breakout year last season, but the question is whether he can take the next step forward. Jared Pinkney is coming off an ACL injury, so there's a bit of a wait-and-see approach there. In this context, Tonyan's emergence is huge because it adds much-needed depth and competition at a critical spot. Along with rookie Jake Ferguson, who's also impressed in the offseason, the Chiefs are shaping up to have a much stronger and more reliable tight end room than some might expect. That competition is going to push everyone to raise their game. So, here's a quick question for you. Do you think Robert Tonyan will make the final 53-man roster? Type Y for yes or N for no in the comments, and let me know what you think. This could be a storyline worth watching as the preseason unfolds. And hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive into camp news, hit that like button to help us get more visibility and bring you more inside info on your favorite team. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you're always first to know what's happening. All right, special teams fans, this next update is for you. There's an intense punter competition underway between veteran Matt Araiza and rookie Eddie Kispski. Araiza, known for having one of the strongest legs in the NFL, had some struggles last season with too many touchbacks and challenges in pinning opponents inside the 20-yard line. That's why the Chiefs brought in Kispski, a rookie from USC, to shake things up and push Araiza to improve. Now, this competition is very real. Chiefs special teams coordinator Dave Toub has made it clear that both punters are NFL-level talents. And while Matt currently holds the edge, he's got to keep pushing because Eddie is expected to get better quickly as he gets more comfortable. Why does this matter? Beyond just who wins the job, the Chiefs might also be considering the financial side. Araiza commands a higher salary, so if Kispski can step up and win the role, the team could save some cap space. That makes this battle even more interesting as it adds a layer of strategy to the competition. For now, it looks like it's going to come down to preseason games, where we'll see who really earns the spot. Both guys have something to prove, and the Chiefs clearly aren't handing this job to anyone. It's a message that competition is alive and well in Kansas City. So, Chiefs fans, here's your chance to weigh in. Who do you think will win the punter battle? Type MA for Matt Araiza or EC for Eddie Kispski in the comments below, and let's see who you're backing. And before I forget, if you want to stay up to date on this punter showdown and all things Chiefs training camp, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We're your source for daily news and all the latest rumors right here. To wrap up our training camp update, let's check in on the left guard battle and what it means for the Chiefs' offensive line as we look ahead to the 2025 season. Going into last year, Mike Caliendo was the main guy at left guard after stepping in midway through the season. Then things shifted as the team moved Joe Thuney to left tackle and brought in Kingsley to take over at guard. Now, after seeing how things have unfolded, it looks like Kingsley has really solidified himself as the starter at left guard. He's earned all the first-team reps during camp and seems to be the player to beat. Caliendo, meanwhile, is showing his versatility by getting some snaps at center behind Creed Humphrey, which could be a big factor in keeping him on the roster as a valuable backup. Chiefs fans remember that Kingsley looked promising at left tackle last year during camp, but the fit wasn't perfect. His arm length was a concern, and things didn't translate well in games. Moving him inside to guard suits his skill set much better, and if he continues to improve, the Chiefs could have a much stronger, more reliable offensive line than we've seen in recent seasons. There's a lot of potential here. If Kingsley can build on what he's learning and stay consistent, it takes pressure off the rest of the line and gives the Chiefs a solid foundation up front. Add to that the battles on the right side and the flexibility of guys like Jaylon Moore, and it's shaping up to be an encouraging situation. So, here's one last question for you. Are you confident in the Chiefs' offensive line heading into 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you think about the progress and potential here. If you enjoyed today's video and want to see more inside looks at Chiefs training camp, please hit that like button to help us grow, and don't forget to subscribe. We're aiming for 5,000 subscribers, and every single one counts. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll catch you in the next update.